So a few hours ago, it was announced that Jimmy Kimmel Live will no longer be on the air for the foreseeable future. Now it doesn't mean it's been canceled all the way. At least I don't think it has. But Nexstar Media, one of the largest U.S. TV station owners, said it will pull ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live after his remarks about the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Now he said, "We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it." And he also said many other things, some about Trump, and it was funny. It was very funny. Now, I don't see anything wrong with this, but we're gonna continue. Let's continue with this situation that's going on right now. And the company is demanding Kimmel apologize to Kirk's family and send a meaningful personal donation to them and Turning Point USA, the organization Kirk founded that advocates for conservative politics in high schools and colleges. Now, this is a statement from ABC, I believe, and it says, "Mr. Kimmel's remarks were inappropriate and deeply insensitive at a critical moment for our country." Sinclair's vice chairman, Jason Smith, said in a statement, "We believe broadcasters have a responsibility to educate and elevate respectful, constructive dialogue in our communities. We appreciate FCC Chairman Carr's remarks today, and this incident highlights the critical need for the FCC to take immediate regulatory action to address control held over local broadcasters by the big national networks." Now, a lot of people have given their opinions about this situation, and even Trump himself has said something about this. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to show it a little, if when you see it, read it if you want to, but I'm not going to read what he said. But I will say this, man, this is very serious because these are people trying to silence and trying to cancel people that are going for the same agenda they're going for. It's crazy to me. These are the same people that said they were tired of the fake news, the fake woke news. I don't know. I just can't fathom this. I really can't. It's fake news when you go against them, but it's not fake news when Fox News says all this bull crap. They don't say nothing about that, but it's very obvious because Fox News is very conservative. Now it's very obvious that they're trying to control the media, control who talks, and control who has a big voice in this media landscape. And obviously Jimmy Kimmel was a very big late night television show, and also Stephen Colbert, his show was very popular, and that's getting shut down. And from the looks of this, Jimmy Kimmel's show might be shut down. And it's crazy to me that we are living in a time where you can't say what you want to say. These are the same people that talk about free speech. I don't know. This is crazy. And also, SAG-AFTRA has put out a statement, and it says SAG-AFTRA condemns the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel Live. Our society depends on freedom of expression, suppression of freedom of free speech, and retaliation for speaking out on significant issues of public concern run counter to the fundamental rights we all rely on. Democracy thrives when diverse points of view are expressed. The decision to suspend airing Jimmy Kimmel Live is the type of suppression and retaliation that endangers everyone's freedoms. SAG-AFTRA stands with all media artists and defends their right to express their diverse points of view and everyone's right to hear them. And also, the Writers Guild has put out a statement. I'm not going to read it all, but basically it says, "We stand united in opposition to anyone who uses their power and influence to silence the voices of writers or anyone who speaks in dissent." Now, this is the last thing I'm going to say, man. This is very serious. This is what I was worried about. This is what a lot of people have been worried about. You're not going to be able to say what you want to say anymore. I hope I'm wrong. I hope a lot of people are wrong. But the way it's looking, they want control of the medium, and they want control on what the news shows and what the news says about their political party, and their agenda. And it's very sad. It's very sad that they're doing this. They're trying to erase history with the slavery stuff, try to take all kind of exhibits and stuff on slavery out of national parks and museums and stuff, and also trying to push their own agenda, really trying to push it to the moon without any opposition, without anybody going against them or having the platform or voice to go against them. But with social media and everything, there's always going to be a platform for people to voice their opinions about certain things. But this is a big platform, ABC, and for them to do this, it really shows, man. Like, I believe ABC is also owned by Disney. Disney can't do anything right. Why would Disney do this? Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand why they would do something like this. But there's a lot of people that's gonna be going against them and what they did, and we're gonna see what the aftermath is. But this is very big news that's going on right now on the internet, and if everybody is pretty much on the same page. Now, obviously, there's people on the MAGA side of things, they agree with doing that, but I don't agree with that at all. If people can say all kind of stuff about George Floyd and all kind of stuff, all kind of disrespectful stuff about black people and George Floyd and all kind of other stuff, then nobody should have a problem with what Jimmy Kimmel said on his late night TV show. But unfortunately, that is the way it is now, and I hope it doesn't get worse, but it might get worse, man. I don't know. But that's all I got to say about this. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.